This video I want to speak about Dominick's going out of business. Maybe not everybody knows about this because Dominick's more of a Chicagoland area food chain, like a grocery store chain, like a huge chain. Has a lot of locations in Chicagoland, and beginning next year they're supposed to be shutting down all of them. They've already sold some of the locations out to Jewel Osco, which is another grocery chain. I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. I mean, the Dominick's has been around, for a long time. I think almost 100 years. I think, I'm not sure, but I think they started off 1918 or something like that. So they've been around for a long time, many years. And there's actually a Dominick's location that I always go to that's right by where I live. And I just think it's a sad thing to see a business just shut down like that out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. I mean, you go to the store, you think everything is fine, but then next thing you know, they're supposed to be all shut down, and all the people that had the jobs, now they gotta find another job. And it just shows how difficult it is for businesses to stay afloat and survive. I read a few articles and they're saying that the competition just got too fierce, with places like Target, because even Target is starting to sell groceries as well. Places like Target, places like Trader Joe's, places like Whole Foods, Jewel's, and just all these other grocery stores that are competing for business, and it's just very difficult for them to survive. And I think that it's maybe due to poor management of the business, maybe just like a unintelligent way of like allocating their resources. I noticed that their locations are just so huge. Maybe they don't need all that square footage. Maybe they could streamline things and make it like more efficient, like some other businesses do. And they didn't properly manage their business, and then now it's going out of business, even though it's been around for a very long time. And it just shows how like things change and nothing lasts forever, and how these businesses need like intelligence and smart people to manage these businesses and help them like survive. And I see that it's very similar to what I think martial arts styles are supposed to be, where a style essentially is like a business, and it has to be properly managed. And even this grocery store is going out of business, and I think that styles in a way need to go out of business when they're not properly managed. Styles in a way is like a business, it's like a school, and if it's not properly managed, then it should go out of business, and then something else takes over, and then now there's a different name and a different management and a different way of like maybe more efficient, maybe more intelligent. Now Dominick's, the name might change. New people come in and they call it something different. I think there's a new grocery chain, I think it's called Mariano's, I think. Now this place comes in, could change things and manage things differently, and it could be successful. But how long this will last, who knows? Dominick's lasted for a long time, but they went out of business, and it just shows how difficult it is for businesses to survive. And I think that martial art school owners is the same thing. It's not easy, to survive when there's so much competition out there, and people fighting for customers. And when it comes to things like the groceries, a lot of times people are looking for the best price, of course, and high quality. And you see all these businesses that shut down, these businesses that stay alive for a long time, and then all of a sudden they disappear. And then now there's a new name, a new business, a new way. And I see that that's how martial arts is as well. You got these dead styles like Wing Chun, and then Bruce Lee has to come in and create something new. He's his own manager, creating something new with a different name, labeling it Jeet Kune Do. Then Bruce Lee passes away, and then now the people had to come up with their own, something different, under a different label, under a different management. And that's essentially what these businesses do. And I see that the martial arts is no different. It's something that when something dies out, it needs to go out of business, and a new name has to come in and create something new, and share something different to the public. And as difficult it is for a average business to stay alive, it's just as difficult for a martial arts school to stay alive.